In those days, Mary arose and went with haste into the hill country to a city of Judah, and she entered the house of Zechariah and greeted Elizabeth. Many years ago, I was chosen in primary school, I should say, to join the school to perform the nativity play. Initially, I was asked to be one of the three wise men. You know, there are three in all. I think I was the first wise man, I was told. But it happens that I learned my script so fast, so quick that the teacher decided to give me the role of the angel that appeared to Mary. So I asked why the change, and they said, this is a more important role. I want you to do that. Now if I look back, I realize that these days, most of us wouldn't, and in other words, wouldn't want to play lesser roles in life. Yes? Then they asked me to play a more important role. In my innocence, I accepted. But life is not like that. Today we hear of two people who were chosen to play roles, to be characters in a scene of life, the scene of the birth of Christ. One was given a major role, the other was given a lesser role. Yet, if we look at the story, we will listen to the story, it is beautiful. Mary, we are told, who was given a major role, first went to look for the one who was given a lesser role to visit her. How many of us can do that? How many of us have been placed in roles of life, in greater roles, in more important positions? And how often do we go to the assistance of those in lesser positions? Just think about that. Maybe God has made you a Mary in your family, a Mary at your workplace, a Mary amongst your colleagues, giving you that greater role and responsibility. How do you use that? Mary, despite her role given, went to look for the woman who had a lesser role to perform. And she went to visit her, we are told. You know, the story says that she arose with haste, so quickly that when she heard the news, she couldn't even think, said, let me go tomorrow. Once the angel had told her that the cousin was with child, she arose. There's something called the works of mercy. The fifth one says that visit the sick. Here the sick is anybody who needs help, anybody who needs assistance. Mary, knowing that Elizabeth will need assistance in her state, decided to go and visit her. As we get closer and closer to Christmas, let us learn to exercise these works of mercy. And it's called the corporal works of mercy, the physical assistance we give to people we need. So she went to Elizabeth, and look at the way Elizabeth received her. She knew that this woman will be greater than her. She knew that this woman is greater than her already, because she is taking care of John the Baptist. She is taking care of Jesus himself. And yet, this woman welcomed her happily into her home. These days, if you happen to know that somebody is going to be greater than you know that this person, give him 5 years, he will take over your position. What will you do? Just answer it. Humans as we are, knowing that she's going to take over my position in future, we shall do what we do best as humans. Fellow sinners, we know how to do that. And yet, this one sees a woman who will be greater than her in just a few months. And she welcomes her happily. And what does she say to her? She encourages her. Mary, we are told, was also in a doubtful situation. This news has never been heard in the world. A woman to get pregnant without a man. Yet, when she went to the woman, Elizabeth, she gave her the counsel. She counseled her out of her doubtfulness. Again, we go to the words of mercy, the spiritual words of mercy. The second one says, counsel the doubtful. In this season of Advent, getting closer to Christmas, let us learn to counsel those who are in doubt. People who are doubtful of their situations. People who don't know their left from their right. It is our Christian duty, obligation, to assist such people, such persons. So Elizabeth greets Mary, and Mary greets Elizabeth. Again, as we journey towards Christmas, let us learn to greet. To greet. Say hi to the person next to you. We are not strangers. We are all one people. Yet we come to church, and when we are leaving, we just walk as if this person is no one to me. I don't know her from anywhere. She's not my relative. And we are going to sit in heaven together. My dear friends, we say we are going to sit in heaven together. And here on earth, we see ourselves and we bypass ourselves. But we shall go and sit in heaven together. Let us pray for this gift of opening ourselves. Just saying hello, hi, will become for somebody good news. Because when they greeted each other, they both had some encouragement to move on with whatever task God has given them. We pray in this Mass, as we get closer to Christmas, that these virtues of Mary and Elizabeth will be ours. That if God gives you the Mary role, play it and play it well. If God puts you in an Elizabeth position, play it and play it well. Above all, let us know that wherever God puts us, He needs us to be there. He can make you happy with where He places you. May God's happiness be enough for you. Amen.